So hello everybody, welcome back. So a few things that you might be missing or miscalculating in your PEPs is this one is one of them. This one is a plastic thing that has these drains. Yeah, this one is for washing clothing, and there is another one that will come with a vase inclinated here, and it will have like strips on it so that you can do laundry in your bathroom. This one is for easy laundry kind of thing, that's so that you don't have to use a machine or pull over or whatever. This one is like quick scrub kind of thing, and you might consider this one also. If you have small feet or kids feet, you can fill it up with warm water or hot water, and then you can use it for salts so that you can soak your feet in it. And then this one is quite important. So anyway, before I continue, I wanted to remind you that down below is my email in case that you want to help me out by sending an Amazon gift card. I really appreciate that one. And also I have several books in Gumroad. I really want to know what people think about them, so if you have a chance, maybe you can take a look at them. And also now I have a PayPal account. It's very good to have a PayPal account lately. And I have an Amazon wish list. I'm going to probably make a video about that. I have already 2 videos on that. I do not know how the wish list thing work, so I don't promote it that often or whatever, because it's something that I don't know. I haven't tried it or anything. So anyway, let me show you something else that you might be missing. Okay, so this is dirty and everything because, quite frankly, my daughter is currently using it for playing with her dolls. But this one is a medical thing for, you put yourself in it so that you can pee, and you can, sometimes people will use it for number two. When you are laying down or sitting down and you can't move and you can't do a lot of things because you are injured or whatever. Well, hell, you probably want to have at least, I would suggest having 3 or 4, because if they break, or if you have 2 people that are going to use it, or if it is dirty and you don't have water at that time, whatever, and you can't clean it at the time, you might want to have several of these things. It's kind of important, because otherwise, how the hell are you going to clean? And at that time, you want to have the bed protectors. I do not know if I have mentioned them before. The bed protectors for when you have people that are injured and they are supposed to stay in bed. Also, this thing, I think it's called outlets or plugs or something. All houses will have this type. New of these ones will have like a third hole in here. These we change roughly, because of the problems with the electricity and these things melting. If you buy them with plastic and bad quality and stuff, oh hell, they will melt like crazy. You will have fires because of that. And your electrical equipment is not going to be able to handle the problems with electricity. So you really want to have these made out of ceramic, or if you have them made out of metal, because sometimes they will sell you these out of metal. It's going to be a problem if there is like a device that the cable is melting, because sometimes the electricity comes so high that it will create a hell of a lot of temperature, and then cables will be like melting, or they will be very hot. And if you have these with metal, this will make it worse. So if you want to buy something good, try to make it ceramic. If you can't make it ceramic, make sure that the plastic on this thing, you can actually make like very good sound. Because if it is a sound that kind of sounds like, I don't know how to put it, but it sounds like it will break or melt very easy, oh hell, then you gotta change it. So you gotta go through your house. And by the way, there are these things can be in 110 and then 220. If it is 220, and you have kids or you have people that do not know what the hell, because we have that problem before. People will not know how the hell to know the difference between these things of 220 and these things being 110, and they will plug things like their cell phones especially when you're in a hurry for checking social media or whatever, and then you're kind of like, oh, I have a battery, and then they will plug it in the 220. Oh my god, that has happened at least, crap, that happens to a hell of a lot of people all the time, especially teenagers and kids who are 20 something. So no, hell no. If it is 220, you gotta put some sort of protection, and you gotta put like a label that says warning 220. And even then, last time I had that problem, because I have had that problem at least 3 or 4 times, with people that because I used to rent rooms. So, oh hell, what I did was that I actually took a duct tape, and I put the duct tape in it so that nobody can use it. And now I know that that thing is 220. So you might want to, buy, you want to check the ones that you already have. And by the way, if you have the ones that are two, as in, 2 units like this, and you have it for using, for example, with the microwave or the refrigerator or stuff like that, change it and put it only one. Here is why. Because if you have problems with electricity, okay, and you will have them, if you're in hard time, there is definitely going to be problems with electricity, then you need the devices that work all the time, and they consume a hell of a lot of electricity, and the ones that are the ones that produce heat, like irons or microwave or electrical kitchens. You cannot have two devices plugged in at once, because you will definitely have a short circuit, and then you will have a fire. This has happened to me literally, at least 25 times, especially when you're plugging in the electrical kitchen. Because, people will go kind of like, yeah, I'm using an electrical kitchen here, and I'm using the microwave in here. Yeah, that thing is just going to go like that. Especially, with the I'm going to talk in another video about the electrical kitchens, because the electrical kitchens have, oh my freaking god, if you have never used an electrical kitchen, oh my god, you're in for a very, very, very hard ride kind of thing. So, you might want to buy several of these. I will suggest buying, I don't know, depending on, if you have an apartment or a house. If you have a house like mine, oh hell, you have a hell of a lot of outlets. But if you have an apartment that is small, you probably are going to be good with 6. And like I said, make sure that they are individual when it comes to for microwave. And then you put the surge protector, and then you put here something like microwave only. And then you're not supposed to move it from there. And you're not supposed, and if you are, if you have 2, and then you're supposed to use only 1, then put put a duct tape or something in the second hole, so that nobody will plug something else, because otherwise you are going to have a hell of a probability of having some sort of fire, especially, and I do mean freaking especially, the probability of you having a spark or having a short circuit or having a fire with an electrical kitchen that is near these things or is using 2 is like, oh my god, 7 in 10. I have had that problem like 1,000 times over, especially if you're frying. Oh my god, if you're frying with the electrical kitchen and then you're using the microwave here, yeah. It's kind of like one of those things that you're kind of like, yeah, stupidity has no limit. So ignorance doesn't have a limit either. So you might want to check that. And you also want to, some plugs are going to be like this. So you need the device that has the 3 thing, and then you can plug it in here, so that the new devices that have 3 things, you can plug them in. If you do not want to change the outlet, or you might face devices that are the 3 thing, and you can't put them in here, obviously. So you need the device that is small. It's like a I don't know how to call it. It's like, we call it Benjamin thing. And you need at least, I will suggest buying 12. 12 of them. It doesn't matter where you are or whatever, because this is important. Sorry, I will interrupt this and then I will come back. Thank you.